The coronavirus vaccine rollout could be getting a major boost in the next few weeks. Overnight, Moderna announced its 2-dose vaccine can be refrigerated for 3 months instead of just 30 days. The only other vaccine that can be stored for that long is Johnson & Johnson's. NBC News Now correspondent Isa Gutierrez is with us this morning. Hi, Isa. So now this could be beneficial for rural and underserved areas because of that increased shelf life, but also because it could give these communities an additional option, whereas J&J was really the primary option that they were able to get out to those areas. But that shot has some hesitancy issues now, even though the FDA does say it's safe and effective. So what's Moderna saying, and when could we see these shots being put into refrigerators?
Good morning, Savannah. So right now, the FDA has already approved for the Moderna vaccine to be stored at these refrigerated temperatures for 30 days. Now, when we talk about refrigerated temperatures, we're not talking about those sub-zero temperatures at which the vaccine can be stored for much longer. We're talking about regular refrigerators, right? 36 to 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, this new Moderna study shows that at these temperatures, the shelf life for their vaccine, like you said, can be up to 3 months. Of course, we would not see this right away, right? The FDA first would have to approve this. Moderna has to submit their findings for their approval, but the company says that if approved, this could really facilitate the distribution of their vaccine to more doctors' offices, other smaller locations. And this is really welcome news right now, as we've seen a decline in daily vaccinations in the U.S. Right now, we're seeing about 2.5 million shots being administered across the country every day. That's down from the high of over 4 million shots a day that we saw earlier this month. Savannah?
And now both Moderna and Pfizer's vaccines have been out since December, and now we're actually getting a better idea of its impact on hospitalization. So what are doctors seeing?
Yeah, so Savannah, this week the CDC published a real-world study that showed that the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines are 94% effective at preventing hospitalization for people 65 and older. They also found in the study that these vaccines are 64% effective at preventing hospitalizations in the elderly who've received just one shot. So the CDC for this study looked at 417 hospitalized adults across 14 states from January to March. And they said that these findings are consistent with what they found in clinical studies as well. Keep in mind, this week, we know that U.S. adults 65 and older, 81% of them have received at least one dose of a coronavirus vaccine. Savannah?
That is great news. That's a really big number. That's good to hear. Now, Isa, let's turn to India. We've been reporting on how the COVID situation there is just reaching such bad levels. Are they getting the help they need?
That's right, Savannah. So, they're still seeing a COVID-19 surge in India. This week, the country surpassed the death toll of 200,000 deaths due to COVID-19. They're also experiencing, nationwide oxygen shortages. Their vaccine rollout is slow. As far as the help that they need, the White House yesterday evening in a statement said that they will be sending in government flights with aid to the country. The aid will include oxygen support, which includes an initial delivery of 1,100 refillable oxygen cylinders, PPE, including 15 million N95 masks, also vaccine manufacturing supplies, rapid diagnostic tests, therapeutics, public health assistance. And again, this is something that, is going to be really important right now in India. On Thursday, they saw the highest, the record of new COVID-19 cases in a single day, with over 380,000 new reported cases that day. Savannah?
Some really scary numbers there. Isa, thank you so much for all the latest on COVID headlines.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.